Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are we getting on? So, our deluge of information about Fallout 76 and its upcoming features continues today, and we're taking a look at the upcoming Season 4, which will be called ARMORACE and the Power Patrol in Cold Steel. So, a little bit of a hark back to Season 2 there, which is very, very cool. But we're going to take a look at all the upcoming rewards and the theme and the scoreboard and basically dive into this. So, let's get cracking, shall we? First things first, I can't say when Season 3 is actually going to end at the moment. There have been some dates bandied about, but as to whether or not those might have been changed or they're hard and fast, I'm not too sure. And I've also not been able to find any details on what those actually were, so I can't give a reliable end date for Season 3 at the moment. It could be as soon as this coming Tuesday, or potentially it could even be 6 weeks away, so I'm sorry I can't be more helpful on that front. However, what I can say is that Season 4, which as I say is ARMORACE and the Power Patrol in Cold Steel, is due to drop alongside the next update, which will be the 27th of April. So quite a wait there for the next season to start, and of course the next patch, but there's a lot of stuff in this, a lot of very cool features that I want to make sure is properly tested over the coming weeks. So whilst the wait is not ideal, making sure that things get tested on the PTS properly is definitely a good thing. Speaking of, obviously we've got new daily ops stuff like that coming, as well as the new camp and special slots feature. So all those I'm going to be covering over the next few days, so do keep your eyes open for lots and lots more content on that. But the new season that is coming up, first and foremost, let's have a little look at this. So, first up we have the splash screen that is sort of introducing the new season and scoreboard. That goes away as soon as you click off of it, and you can't get it back as far as I can tell, so glad I managed to grab this. But we have a little bit of information about the settings. So we've got the sort of comic strip here, which is quite cool. The forces of freedom have liberated the natural resources of the Yukon territory. Meanwhile, deep in a bunker hidden in the frozen badlands, evil rebuilds itself. The robot, it transfers its own consciousness autonomously into power armor from the look of this. A bold new threat to manifest destiny rises. Commissioner Chaos, even, and his band of rogue robots must be stopped. So, something of an Age of Ultron vibe going on there, but when 5 stand as one, no imperialist army can defeat us. So, communist robots to be defeated in Canada, from what I understand here. So, let's have a look at this scoreboard and get stuck into the rewards. Okay then, so obviously this is on the PTS, so if you're not wanting to see all the new rewards and stuff early, this will be a good time to jump out. But we also have some of these that are missing pictures as well, as I say, still work in progress. So I assume those will be filled in by the time it goes live, but we're going to have to use a little bit of imagination on a couple of things here. But we can work with a lot of this, there's some cool stuff on here. So, rank 1, Cold Steel, we have a new player icon to start off with. That looks pretty cool, just a little Cold Steel blue themed power armor icon, which is fine. That's okay. So medium supply package, and the first new thing is the Red ANTWEE Heavy, which is a chem from the look of it. As I say, this has no pictures yet, but drink this. So alright, it's a drink, and you'll gain 50 carry weight for half an hour. That's pretty decent. Good if you're farming resources. Good if you get caught out far away from your camp and need to fast travel in a hurry, and you need that extra carry weight. So that's definitely a bonus. Also handy for things like daily ops. I often find when I'm doing power armor, my carry weight dips because I'm in power armor, so the little boost there could be useful to get me through that, so I don't have to hop in and out every 5 minutes, so that's quite cool. Would like to see an icon, but we'll get there, I suppose. So, BEEHIVE. This one we don't have a picture for either, but it's an opportunity to harvest your own honey in your camp. Apparently it doesn't work in a shelter, but a beehive to build in your camp is quite cool. That's a little different for those farm builds, it'll be cool. So, up next we have Platinum Flare. So we've got a new flare for your backpacks. You can see it on the back there. A little figurine of Platinum from the Power Patrol, which is very, very cool. Always nice to have a few new ones of those. So we've got some sugar-free NUKA-Shine. All the taste and pleasure of traditional vintage NUKA-Shine, but with 100% less blackouts. So NUKA-Shine without the fast travel mechanic. That's interesting. Not sure what the other benefits to NUKA-Shine are beyond that, to be honest. But for those who want NUKA-Shine that doesn't port you halfway across the map, that's cool. Interesting take. So we have a new tree chandelier. That looks very, very nice. Little new lighting source with some sort of fairy lights around a branch. That's cool. I like that. Definitely looking forward to getting my hands on that. Very nice. We got here a tadpole badge. This doesn't have an icon either right now, but this is for, as far as I can tell, the Pioneer Scouts quest line that you need to complete in order to get your backpack unlocked. You need so many tadpole badges and you have to hit that possum rank, so this will advance you along that journey if you have a character that has yet to do that. So very, very cool. If you're going to start a new character, this might be a good time to do it if you've been thinking about it, because it'll make getting that backpack a little bit easier. So 150 atoms, 1,000 caps, and a new paint for the lever action rifle, hunting paint, another wooden themed one. I think we've had a few that are kind of similar to this in the past, or it might even be a re-release of an old one. I'm not entirely sure on that particular point, but it certainly fits in. Either way, if it is a re-release, at least people who missed it will get the chance. I think it is actually a new skin, but similar to an old one. There we go. Very cool. Definitely like the look of it. Anyway, large supply package. Mr. Shivers. So this would be a player icon again, a frozen Mr. Handy with an upside-down Canadian flag on it. Fair enough. Presumably one of the robots that are assisting the villain of this piece, but quite cool nonetheless if you want something a bit unique there. Perk card packs, Voltaic tile checkered floors, great for your kitchens and your bathrooms, very nice. Always happy to have new flooring, looks good. So we've got next, lunchboxes, and the first of the power armor paints, which is the T45 Yukon 5 power armor paint. Kind of a winterized theme, which is cool. Looks very old, beaten and grimy and dirty, which is interesting. Not entirely my taste, but at the same time, pretty cool. Looks alright. Only T51 available in Nuclear Winter. That's about what we'd expect, since it's the only power armor in there. But yeah, okay, that's alright. So moving on. Scrap kits, atoms, legendary script. Brickhouse flare. So another of the Power Patrol. Brickhouse gets his own flare as well. You can have him dangling from your backpack. Again, much the same as the other one. Looks cool. Little figurine. Looks a little bit rough around the edges, so hopefully it's going to get a little more polish. Some of these angles look a little sharp, but that may also be intentional as well. It's hard to say, but mixed feelings on that particular one. So fireworks. Death's Breath skin. Have we got a picture of this? Yes, we have. It's a flamethrower skin that looks very, very raidery and very brutal. That is quite cool. Nice skull on the top of it there that looks pretty badass. Yeah, I'm liking this. For those who are going for a heavy raider build and want to do the flamethrower. Flamethrowers are interesting. I don't know how useful they really are to the player, but if you're RPing, that's certainly pretty cool. I know they're a pain in the neck when you encounter them wielded by enemies. So, the Mannequin set, the first legendary reward. This is the core game one for every player, and we are finally getting the option to display armor and outfits, which is absolutely awesome. We've been crying out for this for absolutely ages. There's a male variant and a female variant, brilliant. And yeah, this is something we did have in Fallout 4 eventually. It's really, really good to see this added to 76, something we've been wanting for a long time. Really happy about that. And it's reasonably early on as well. This is not going to be too difficult to achieve either, which is cool. Got a Fallout first reward of some extra lunchboxes there. Some more perk cards, basic repair kits, and the T51 paint, which again is similar to the last one, but with obviously T51 styling. Okay, that looks alright. That's actually better than the T45 is. It works better with the broad open surfaces on it, I think. Yeah, that's not too bad if you want a beaten up winterized look. A little splash of red in there for colour. I do like the visor. Gotta wonder if there's a red headlamp on it. That would be cool. Starburst brick. So, okay, so this is a new flooring and foundation set. That's cool. I like the look of this. This is nice. Can make some really nice patios with that and balconies and stuff. And it looks pretty good inside, actually, to be fair, with this build that somebody at Bethesda has done. So, yeah, I like that. Definitely a fan of that. Last time around, we had something of a lack of really good camp items, and they seem to have made up for it this time, which is cool. I mean, I've said before that I don't think expecting it to be an absolute 10 out of 10 every single time is a tad unlikely. You know, the longer this goes on for, the more likely for slightly dud seasons to crop up once in a while. But this looks like a swing and a hit rather than a swing and a miss. So, more atoms, gold bullion, beekeeper outfits. Okay, not sure that's my cup of tea. Not into really kind of grey outfits in Fallout, but that's alright. I could see that being okay in the early parts of Nuclear Winter as well if you want to sneak a bit. It'll blend in and be harder to spot. So got a bit of a beekeeper hat going on as well. Don't see a mesh hanging down, but it might be a bit hard to render maybe. Or it could just be the photo. But either way, yeah, cool. And we have more Red ANTWEE heavy drinks. It'll give you that 50 carry weight bonus, which is cool. Up here we have the Beekeeper mask, which apparently does come separately. Yeah, it looks like it's bundled up above your head rather than coming down over it, which is a bit of a pity, I think. I don't know, maybe it's a rendering thing, maybe it's an awkward thing to have it transparent, I don't know, but or semi-transparent. But yeah, okay, that's fine if you're into that sort of thing. That's definitely characterful. What have we got next? So, perk card packs and hot dog for... Ah, I see, it's a pose for photo mode pose for Fallout First members. Got a skiing-based one. That's interesting. Okay, couldn't see myself using that anyway, so swings and roundabouts, but there we go. Power armor displays! Hell yes! We haven't got any pictures here, but they have been data mined. For those of you who remember what they look like in Fallout 4, it's basically the same, but we've been begging for this for ages, and to see that coming in the next season, that beats having it in the Atomic Shop, so yeah, I'm happy with that. It's also not that far around. Where are we? About a third of the way around the scoreboard here. So that's definitely manageable. Being able to finally display power armor will be absolutely awesome. So yeah, very, very happy about that. That's going to make for some very cool shelters, I'm sure. I'm suspecting we're going to be seeing a lot of power armor hangers being built. But yeah, looking forward to getting my hands on that. Definitely a camp build coming out of that one. So, some more lunchboxes. The excavator version of the winterized Yukon 5 power armor plate, which is fine. I'm never a big fan of the excavator look overall personally, but yeah, that looks alright. Definitely cool. So we have Perfect Bubblegum coming back, some more atoms, some more caps, Power Patrol Beret. Have we got a picture of this? Oh, that's cool. Nice little beret with the little spade, radioactive spade on there. That's cool. These outfits are also going to make an appearance soon, I think, as well, which is cool. Yeah, very, very much liking to see that. That's cool. Where are we then? So, more repair kits. We have a cannonball photo mode pose. Which is okay, fair enough. That's utterly daft, but I like it. Yeah, so that one's available to everybody, which is cool. Yeah, that's quite nice. Yeah, I'm going to stick with daft as my term there. So, perk card pack. And more lunchboxes for Fallout First members. Icebreaker, a Power Fist skin. This looks nice. Red, white, and blue Power Armor skin. Power Fist skin, rather. That's very, very nice. Yeah, like it. Definitely a fan of that. So, more sugar-free NUKA-Shine. The T60 paint, the winterized version. Again, looks too beaten up and grimy for my personal taste, but yeah. Still looks better than most of the others, but then it's on T60, so it would. Not biased. But yeah, that's cool. Still want to know whether or not we get a red headlamp. I'm going to guess from this that we don't, though. Red eyes are still cool. Some more atoms coming up there. And NUKA-COLA COLLECTRON station. No pictures of this, unfortunately. I'll have a quick look around, see if I can find any to drop in here, but we can probably guess. The Collectron stations basically all look the same, and it'll be red and white themed Collectron, presumably with some unique NUKA-COLA type dialogue, which could be fun. So, 150 atoms, legendary script, another Red ANTWEE heavy carrying capacity drink there. Commissioner Chaos. I'm still thinking it should be Commissar. Lead the fight against ARMORACE with the player icon, Commissioner Chaos, who is a mixture of an ASSAULTRON and a suit of power armor from the look of this, which that's cool. Not sure about this as a power armor, as a player icon, rather. It's a bit small and a bit indistinct, really, for my taste. I don't think it's going to show up fantastically, but it's a thing. More perk card packs. Dr. Bones Skeleton. Display your favourite hats and clothing with a Dr. Bones Skeleton. Okay. This looks to be a non-shelter display stand for armor and stuff, like the mannequins. I'm guessing we haven't got any photos of this, unfortunately, yet, which is kind of sucky, but that also is... Fallout First reward. I mean, I'd like to have my hands on it at the same time. It's a non-essential thing, so it is what it is. Nice thing for those of you who do have Fallout First, though. Armor Ace Power Armor Stations. This is based on the Enclave one that we've had before with the fat bottom on it and stuff. It's sort of a mixture of Enclave with a bit of Armor Ace branding stuck on it. Not really a fan myself. Don't like the style here, don't like the look of it, but for those who are more into that style of thing, very cool. Lunchboxes, the XO1 version of this paint, which really makes it look beaten up. Most of the XO1 paints tend to look cleaner than this, so if your XO1's a bit too clean for your taste, that'll definitely work for you, I think. But yeah, that's cool. A lot of red light on this, weirdly. Wonder where that picture was taken. Either way, that's the new Power Armor skin. More scrap kits. Let's try and drag this down as far as possible. Some more atoms, some more bullion. Power Patrol fatigue. So we're getting an outfit for the Power Patrol, the regular members of. It's kind of looks like a jumpsuit. A bit of a Vault suit vibe going as well, but with the Power Patrol vibe on it. If you're into the red, white and blue there, that's alright. That's fine. Don't know. Might use it, might not. We'll see. Nuclear keycards. Handy thing to have as a reward. And Icebreaker. This is a Yukon 5 Icebreaker player icon. So I'm guessing this is another one of the Power Patrol from the look of it, judging by the beret. Not one I'm as familiar with. Didn't pop up so much in the last season, but okay. That's a little better as a player icon. A little cartoony for my taste. So, more perk card packs. An ARMORACE paint for the handmade rifle. Ooh, that's nice. Keeps the old standard shape as opposed to the Screaming Eagle ones, but gives it a bit of a cleaned up, slicker look. I like that a lot, actually. A bit more of the red might be nice, but red on the business end, that makes a certain amount of sense. There's even some white in it as well. So they've done a nice job of that. And the wood grain effect looks really nice as well. So, yeah, definitely liking the look of this. Want that. More repair kits. The ULTRACITE Yukon 5 paint. That actually makes the ULTRACITE look alright. Not a big fan of the styling of the ULTRACITE either myself, to be honest. Similar vibes to the T51, personally. Not the biggest fan, but yeah, okay, that works. I mean, it's based on that, so what do you expect, I suppose? Yeah, cool. Moving on. Gold toilet. Of course there's a gold toilet. It's a bit rusty looking. Not sure if toilets do, well, gold rust, but fairly sure it doesn't actually. But yeah, okay, a gold toilet. That's definitely going to get some use. That's funny. I like it. I approve. Seal of approval. 150 atoms. Pull that down a bit. Another 2,500 caps. ARMORACE FLAIR. This is nice. The old power armor from rank 100 on the last season, the ARMORACE one, that was really nice. I like that one a lot. As a backpack flare. That's cool. I think I'll probably be making use of this. We currently have just the helmet. This is the full power armor, so that's quite cool. Again, I don't know if this is just somebody's Photoshop job that makes it look very, very square or not. Let's see what we can see here. It actually does look like it'd be better in game with a nifty Photoshop job there. So we'll let them off, but that looks cool. Where were we? Gold toilet, flare. Okay, more rad ANTWEE heavies. A skiing photo mode pose. A bit more sensible, less bizarre version, which is fine. Yeah, cool. I'm down with that. Can't see myself using it a lot, but that's different. Photo mode poses are a lot of fun. What we need now is a version of the game, a whole game mode that goes closer to my original idea of Nuclear Winter, which is basically the same game but Nuclear Winter, where everything is winter, you know, snow everywhere. Be a bit Skyrim. On the same time, you could kind of set it up as a different game mode wherein there are some resources and things that are only available in one game mode, not the other. So you've got reason to play both. That would be an interesting thing to do, maybe sometime in the future, but that would look less out of place in a game mode like that. My fantasies notwithstanding, there's the T65 Yukon 5 Power Armor paint. Okay, that looks kind of ominous, which is quite cool. Yeah, I actually like that a bit more. That's cool. Down with that. And we missed out on perk card paints and Red Viper paint for the handmade rifle. Apparently, that's a Fallout First only. I know it says Blood Eagle there, but it's a Red Viper one. It's more of a communist one, I think. But, okay, that's a Fallout First reward. More lunchboxes. Cold steel floors. These are nice and sort of beaten up looking, which is quite cool. Nice to have something that isn't too clean. I think I'm a fan of that for bunker-type builds. I see that'd be more useful in shelters, perhaps, than in regular camps. That's cool. So, more bubblegum, more atoms, more script. ARMORACE display frame. So there we go. Power armor display that has a specific skin on it, i.e. the ARMORACE one. That is very, very nice. Hope these snap together like the old ones used to. That would be cool. Obviously, these need to be powered if you want them to light up, but that is nice. I'm liking the look of that. Definitely in favour. Very, very cool. Definitely one of the most requested items for camp building in a long time, sort of throughout the game's lifespan. That, and yeah, very, very cool. Like to see it. So, basic repair kits, double tap. A game at the Yukon 5 with a double tap player icon. Okay, like that. That's cool. That's puts a smile on my face. So that's more perk cards, more lunchboxes for Fallout First players. Oh, Gatling laser skin. Armor Ace skin for Gatling Plasma rather, which we've not had any skins at all for those yet. It's, to be honest, a little underwhelming in its colour scheme for me, but it's nice that we're finally getting some, so that's cool. More sugar-free NUKA-COLA. Commissioner Chaos Power Armor paint. So an entirely new set of power armor paint. It's based on the same one, so it's got the same winterized look, but it's got a very disturbing front plate to it. Is this a kind of a holographic helmet? It looks sort of like it is. And it can be equipped on all of the power armor, which is cool. That's different, glows, it's a bit interesting. Not entirely convinced myself, but yeah, okay, that's unique. That's definitely unique. So, is there anything? Completely alter the appearance of a power armor. Okay, fair enough. So whatever you're doing, it's going to look like it's got the T45 shoulder pads on it, which is, meh, not a big fan of those personally, but and we've got what would appear to be, yeah, it's based on T45 from the look of this, but okay. I do like the helmet. That's interesting. That's cool. Hopefully we can mix and match with that, which I don't approve of doing power armor pieces, but it might work well with that headpiece. So cold steel wallpaper to match the floors. Ooh, that's very bunkery. I like that. There's definitely something that can be done there. So more atoms, more bullion, flamethrower backpack. Oh, that's cool. So fuel tanks as a backpack. I like that. That's cool. That's a bit different. Looks like it belongs, particularly if you're wielding a flamethrower. And it goes well with the fireman helmet as well. I'm down for that as well. Also, if you're going to try and do like a scuba diving type build, you could almost argue that's your scuba tanks as well. So, cool. Lunchboxes, cold steel steins. Those are actually quite cool. Different take. You know what? I wouldn't actually mind one of those. Like IRL. Perk coins. Less of those than last time around, but that's fine. We've got more interesting, unique items, so I'm definitely in favour of that. Atomic Ranger Power Armor skin as a Fallout First reward. No, Bethesda. Put it in the rest of them. Don't approve. It's a really nice power armor skin, but it's only available to Fallout First. So I like that. That's cool. It's unique. It's got a mixture of Sentry Bot helmet style to it and some other cool stuff. It's a bit burnished, actually, for my taste. But I'm really not pleased to see it as a Fallout First thing. I'm sure Fallout First people will be, but not being one of them. Yeah, I like it. Not a fan of it being Fallout First, though. On the other hand, if you really like it and really want it and it fits your build, I suppose you can just pick up 1 month of it and then cancel straight away, so you won't lose it that way, I don't think. Power Patrol Beret. So there's a blue Power Patrol Beret, which kind of matches the red one we saw earlier. That's cool. If you happen to have that fitting with your outfit. Perfectly preserved pie for those who have really bad luck, like most of us in the case of getting perfectly preserved pies, but that's cool. And icebreaker outfit. What have we got here? Ooh, I like that. Got a mixture of bits and pieces from the season here. The beret's obviously not part of the outfit, neither is the power fist, but yeah, kind of winterized military kind of Air Force, sort of Second World War style Air Force jacket, maybe even First World War. With a little bit of fur on it. The boots look good. The textures look reasonably solid on that. Liking this. Yeah, good. Wouldn't mind that. And 99 Brotherhood Infantry Salute. Sadly no pictures of it, but this is decorate your camp with this life-size Brotherhood of Steel Infantry Salute. So I'm guessing that's like a power armor statue, maybe? Possibly even with an interactable element like some of the others have. Hopefully. That's cool. I like that. And at the top we have the Cold Steel Bundle, which only shows us the game board right now, but it also includes the complete Chaos Power Armor paint. So there's a Power Armor paint, that's fine. It's the sort of thing we've been getting before. Game board, an icon, and 500 atoms, so that's not bad. It's better than the rank 100 was for Season 3, so definitely in favour, but yeah, still wouldn't mind seeing that list get a little bit longer for making it all the way to rank 100. And an actual overview of the whole board as well, which is kind of nice. Yeah, very cool. So, there we go. That's everything that is appearing in the new season that will be arriving in about 6 weeks or so at the moment. Bit of a long wait, unfortunately, but I like a lot of the stuff in here. Personally, I felt with Season 3, some of the rewards were a little bit underwhelming. There's definitely some stuff in there that I wasn't blown away by. There was not a great many items for your camp and outfits and stuff like that that really struck me as being very cool. Some of the items here are not personally to my taste, but I'm happy to see the number of them and the styles, things like that, coming back in, and definitely seeing this particular season looking like it's going to be more of a hit for me at the very least than perhaps the last season was. And there's definitely some very cool stuff in there. There's some nice camp stuff. There's some cool outfits, some interesting photo mode poses, some skins for weapons as well I'm liking the look of. So yeah, really happy with that. The extra carry weight sort of drink that they've added that's a new consumable, that looks like it's going to be handy. I'm going to roll the dice and say I wouldn't be terribly surprised if that makes its way into the Atomic Shop, at least following this season. Following is more likely, I think. It's certainly been kind of a theme. I'd rather see it be available for bullion, but I would be surprised if it doesn't end up being in the Atomic Shop. Again, it's one of those things, it's a convenience thing, and you can kind of, well, you can carry more in short, but at the same time, I don't like seeing it, so, on the other hand, they haven't done it yet, so let's not ascribe bad actions until they actually occur, I suppose, so there's that. But yeah, very impressed with this, like the look of it a lot, there's some really cool stuff. So, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you found this interesting and informative and enjoyed the look at the next season. Obviously, tons more content coming on the next patch over the next few days, as there is a lot to dig into and take a look at, and I do hope you'll watch out for those. So, massive thanks for that. If you haven't already, likes and subs are very much appreciated, and notification bell so you can catch those upcoming videos. If you head down to the description as well, you can find social media links, the merch store, and channel memberships as well if you're interested in supporting the channel in that way. We've got loads of cool stuff down there, so massive thanks to everybody who has done that already. And if you get a chance, we'll be resuming live streams next week. Unfortunately, with all this news to get through, I've not been able to do a couple towards the end of this week, which is a little sad, but we'll jump back in at the earliest available opportunity once I get through this massive material we've got to work through. So in the meantime, I hope you're enjoying the videos and you do watch out for and join us on future live streams. But for now, thank you very much for watching. I look forward to speaking to you all very soon.